to go? Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and for the republic to the republic.
One nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all. Bless you.
Okay?
Amen.
Supervisor Cash?
Yeah, I sucked in a cough drop.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Was water?
No, it was menthol though.
Oh, okay.
So I had that like, excuse me. All right, we're gonna call this meeting to order at 6 p.m.
Michael Cashman,
Present.
Thomas Wood,
Here.
Barbara Hebert,
Here.
Charles Chaltick,
Here.
Jane Isabella,
Here.
James Coffey,
Here.
and Catherine Tucci is present.
All right. Resolution 178, accept the minutes of the previous meeting.
Resolved that the minutes of August 18, 2022 be accepted and the reading of the minutes be dispensed with.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Caustic, is there a second?
Second.
Wood, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. Is there anyone seeking public comment this evening? Seeing none, we'll move forward. 179, the abstract.
Resolved that the abstract of audited claims number 9B-22 for $401,400, well, let's try this again. Yeah, 401,000, right? $452.94. Abstract 9B-22 prepays to the amount of $2,122,603.12. Be received and reviewed by the audit committee, and the supervisor is hereby authorized to pay said abstract.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Isabella, any discussion?
No.
All those in favor please say aye.
Aye.
I
Resolution
move
carries.
that we waive the reading of all of the minutes of all of these. It's gonna take longer.
All right, if you want to waive a reading, it has to be one by one, so.
Okay.
Resolution 180, budget amendment.
Whereas the town may need to amend the 2022 budget to reflect changes in revenues and expenditures during the year, therefore be it resolved that the budget amendments will be offset from existing fund balance or additional revenues. Therefore be it resolved that the town board of the town of Plattsburgh authorize the following budget amendment as attached, and be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager.
Is there a motion?
I move.
Wood, is there a second?
Second.
Caustic, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. Resolution 181, Uniform Services Award.
The town, whereas the town has solicited proposals for uniform services for the town of Plattsburgh, and whereas only one bid was received from the town's current provider, Universe Uniforms, therefore be it resolved that after review by the town attorney, the supervisor is duly authorized and empowered to execute the agreement on behalf of the town of Plattsburgh, and be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and Universe Corporation of 15 Industrial Park Road in Keysville, a contract to provide uniforms for the town employees.
Is there a motion?
I move.
Wood, is there a second?
Second.
Isabella, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. Resolution 182, Town of Plattsburgh Developers Guide, Lavella Associates.
I ask to waive the
Move it.
reading.
There's a motion to waive the reading and go straight to a vote. Is there a second?
Second.
Wood. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor please say aye.
Aye.
Carries. Passes. Resolution 183, door replacement.
Whereas it has been identified that the exit door in the town's boardroom is in need of replacement, and whereas the town board does hereby grant permission to purchase door from DS Specialties, Inc., 2740 State Route 11, Morris, and not to exceed $6,000. It is further resolved that the payment be made payable from the 2022 general fund budget accounts as stated here. Improvements in that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager.
Is there a motion? Wood. Is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert. Any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. Resolution 184, purchase of copiers.
I make a motion to waive the reading of the resolution and go immediately to vote.
Is there a second?
Second.
Isabella. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all's in favor, please say aye.
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 Resolution does carry. Resolution 185, Holiday Inn Tax Assessment.
Whereas Plattsburgh Holiday Inn LLC and Santashi Corporation have commenced an action against the town for review of a tax assessment under Article 7 of the Real Property Tax Law. And whereas numerous discussions between representatives of the town and the petitioner have taken place, whereas the town and the petitioner have reached an agreement to resolve this matter without further litigation. Now therefore be it it is resolved that the supervisor is hereby authorized to execute any and all documents resolving this matter.
Is
So
there,
moved.
Ward, is there a second?
Second.
Isabella, is there any discussion?
Just for clarification, this is the property behind.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the
Okay,
original,
good.
the
But
original
it's
Holiday Inn.
Still listed as Holiday Inn.
That's the
even
name
though
of the corporation.
Okay,
yeah.
I just wanted to make sure I was clear.
Name of the
Right?
corporation.
I thought that's the way we discussed it.
That's what it is, yeah.
Yeah, I know it's a little, it's,
Yeah, but yeah, and just for anybody that
I
may.
remember when I first saw them, they switched names.
Yes.
Yeah.
Something. you know.
Well, just so anybody watching, you know,
Exactly,
too,
yeah.
it's actually that building behind Panera, not
Yeah.
the one
Yes.
out by the exit.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay.
all those in favor, please say aye.
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 Resolution does carry. Resolution 186, Katie'ville Recreation May Courier Park Improvements.
I ask to waive the reading and go straight to a vote.
Isabella, is there a second?
Second.
Wood, is there any discussion? I just want to provide a quick summary on this for discussion. We're simply just making a park change for guardrails to boulders for maintenance, sustainability purposes, so.
Yeah, and this has been in discussion
Yes.
parks for
Mhm.
several years.
Yep. All right, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution does carry. Resolution 187, change order number 2, contract number 1, general water supply improvements.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh Water and Wastewater Department went out to bid and awarded the water supply improvements contract number 1 as part of an ongoing capital improvement plan. And whereas the gas line trenching to generator and 5 additional bollards are required. And whereas Luck Brothers Inc. has submitted a pricing adjustment in the amount of $5,434.50. Now therefore be it resolved that the town board does hereby authorize the supervisor to execute said change order number 1, contract 1. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and the water wastewater director, LaBerge Engineering, and Luck Brothers Inc.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Ostic, is there a second?
Second.
Hebert, is there any discussion? Steve?
I would just say that, Tom and I were in a committee meeting this morning, and we discussed this. If we think back about the number of change orders that have actually taken place on a multi-million-dollar project, I think that that's a real testament to our team and a testament to LaBerge. I mean, because there's only been a handful. I think we can count them on one hand, if I recall.
Yeah, there are a couple still associated with this project, but given where we are,
And it-
still, I think that holds very firm though.
yeah, and they are very small,
Right.
you know, change orders, very.
Timelines, extension of
Very,
timeline.
very
Small
very-
considering the size of the project.
Well,
Yeah.
given the size of the project, I mean, it's minute amounts of money that we're
Exactly.
talking about.
Anything further? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. Resolution 188, change order number 2, contract number 4, electrical water supply improvements.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh Water and Wastewater Department went out to bid and awarded the water supply improvements contract number 4 as a part of an ongoing capital improvement plan, and whereas changes to the well and grinder pump controls, in addition to a time extension, is required. And whereas based the time to receive materials, the contractor has requested a time extension to November 30th of 2022. And whereas Triangle Electrical System Inc. has submitted a pricing adjustment in the amount of $8,175, now therefore be it resolved that the town board does hereby authorize the supervisor to execute said change order number 2 of contract number 4, and be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and water wastewater director, LaBerge Engineering, and Triangle and Electrical Systems.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Ostic, is there a second?
Second.
Wood, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution does carry. Resolution 189, tentative budget filed for 2023.
Whereas the 2023 tentative budget for the town of Plattsburgh will be duly filed on September 30th of 2022 in the town clerk's office. Now therefore be resolved that the town board of the town of Plattsburgh does hereby receive and place on file the 2022 tentative budget with the town clerk per town law, section 106(3). And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second?
Isabella, any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Resolution does carry. At this time, I know of no reason to go into an executive session. Is there anything else before the body this evening?
The October 15th meeting is at 8 o'clock, you said?
Yes. I would just end by saying to all of you, that the Trooper Fowl dedication did occur today. I know for the limited amount of people that we were able to do that, but it was very well received by his family. And I think we, as members of the board, should be just feeling very blessed that we had someone like Trooper Fowl in our community. His legacy will live on with those bridges, so I just want to thank the board for participating and being part of that legislative exercise moving it forward, and thank our state partners, both Assemblyman Jones and Senator Stack, and also Governor Hochul for signing it into law. So it was
They had good coverage this morning on that as well. Big
Yeah.
newspapers up with that.
So, with nothing further, is there a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting?
So moved.
Wood, is there a second?
Second.
Bostic, all those in favor, please say aye.
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 Resolution passes, 6-11, we will adjourn. Drive home safe, everyone, thank you.
Yeah. Well,